What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York, also a certified trichologist. I am your most favorite trichology business strategy mentor. What's going on? Long time no see. So many things have happened. First of all, a bit of housekeeping. I am live on Instagram, trichology underscore 911. Also live here. Hey, gifted hands. Also live on Facebook, Maisha Edmond, as well as Trichology 911, and on YouTube. So if you're not following me on YouTube, run on over there. Give us just a little subscribe. I would love it. So listen, a lot of stuff has been going on. If you notice on Trichology 911 on Instagram, it's been a little dry, right? So let's do a little recap. In the end of September, I went to Chicago, had an amazing time. I was hosted by Kavanis Maines, as well as MD Trichology, Ebony and Marquita. It was absolutely amazing. We had a business behind the business of trichology class, and it was phenomenal. Never mind my nails. Okay. So I really wanted to do a business check-in for trichology, just kind of see where you're at, give you some tips, some tools. I got a few things that I feel like you would need. One of the things you're definitely going to need, and that's not going to be something that you can actually purchase. Well, it is, but it's not a physical product, but it is you need a strategy session, right? You can do all the classes you want. You can go to all the schools you want. But a lot of times you're getting this information, especially with trichology, very rare, but there are some, but you get the information and it's really, self-paced, which is awesome because, you got stuff to do, right? But, it's self-paced. And so you don't really get that interaction where it's like, how do I apply it? So you want to get a strategy session with me. Second of all, you want to do one-on-one mentorship, right? Which is absolutely amazing. And then I have a mastermind. I have a 6-month mastermind that I am rolling out in January. So you want to be a part of that. Invest in yourself, really just get your business together, position yourself, all that jazz, right? Next thing is I want you to look at your business right now, as far as a trichologist, what you're doing, where you're going. And I need you to look at 3 things that you need from me, as far as structuring your business and just kind of getting a handle on your business. Number 1 is going to be your Big 5 protocol not workbook, ebook, your Big 5 protocol ebook. Now, let me tell you about it. I have created 5 protocols. I have broken everything down. There is a special diet in the back, and you literally can take these 5 protocols and help clients. So if you know the basics about trichology, if you know the basics about trichology, the basics about hair loss, scalp issues, and different things like that, you want to download the Big 5 protocol ebook, because you literally can make thousands of dollars with these 5 protocols. And so I want you to get that, as well as the diet that I have in the back, because most people are suffering from the issue that I am remedying with this diet. The next thing that you're going to need is your templates. Let me see. And I got some under here. You want to get your trichology treatment. Good morning, lady. You want to get your trichology treatment plan templates, right? So I created these templates now, maybe 3-4 years ago. But you want to get these because this takes the guesswork out of you writing your treatment plan. It gives your client something, your client something tangible to look at. It keeps you on target, and it's just really like a cool thing to use. So when you have, and then you pretty much can count your money. I think it's like 50 in here. So if you're doing full treatment plans or whatever it is, you're literally able to see, what you made and just kind of keep track of that. Also, you have your start date up here, you have your end date, you have any revisions that you need to make, you have your regular demographics, you have your hair and scalp discovery, you have whatever the protocol is going to be, you have like the ailment characteristics, you have all the things that you would probably leave out trying to figure out what to write in a treatment plan to kind of keep you going. Also has nutritional suggestion, a place for that, notes, follow-ups, medications. So when you purchase this, you get 2 of them, right? Also, the other thing that you need, and I'm shipping out today, is the protocol guide for hair loss pros. Literally, when you fill this out, now this is for you that are Trichology CEOs, right? You're like, I'm running this business. I really want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do. And when I onboard some staff, even if I get an assistant, they can literally open up my protocol book and go line by line and help the clients that come into the office. If that is you and you're like, I want to do that, then you want the Trichology the protocol guide for hair loss pros, and that is going to give you just space to annotate what you're seeing, the protocols that you come up with yourself. It will essentially be your Trichology office Bible, where you'll say, okay, this is what I see. These are the products I use. So if you use your own products, you literally can make protocols based on and treatments based on your own products, how to use them, what to mix, what not to mix, the different formulations that you would have. Absolutely amazing. Where you order from, what you should be doing. It is like completely amazing. So you need those 3 things. Next thing I want to talk about is, first of all, I learned this new terminology, crash out, because I'm 45, child, because I don't know. Crash out, right? And I almost crashed out yesterday, y'all, because I was minding somebody else's business. That happens, right? So I just want to encourage you, if you are a trichologist, your lane is your lane. Create your lane. Find a hole and fill it. You know the type of trichologist that you want to be. You know what you want to offer. You know where you want to be as far as a trichologist a year from now, 5 years from now. And if you don't know, you need a strategy session with me. If you don't know, you need to be part of mentorship. If you don't know and you really want to get into it, you need to be a part of my 6-month mastermind that is starting in January. Listen, sometimes we mind other people's business. I've done it. I just did it yesterday. And then you start to question where you stand as a trichologist, right? But the whole thing is you're going to have to find a hole and fill it. What do I mean by that? When I first started trichology, when I first finished trichology, I was so excited that I wanted to teach every regular stylist about trichology. I wanted to teach them about, just the different characteristics and the da, right? Which I do, but I was just like so inundated with teaching these people things that they didn't know, and no, like, you got this and that whole thing. What I found was that they already had trichology schools and programs, because I, in fact, had just graduated from one and was certified by one. So for maybe, and I'm exaggerating, it could have been 6 weeks, it could have been 6 months, but every day for whatever amount of time it was, I was saying out loud, find a hole and fill it. Find a hole and fill it. Where can I insert myself in this trichology niche that feels small but is very vast? Where can I insert myself and begin to just make a mark where I'm able to help other trichologists? I don't want to teach trichology, but there are certain things we didn't learn. So I have like the Bloodworks Masterclass. I have case studies. Because all of those things, they help you to look at trichology and what's going to be coming in front of you in a way that helps you to critically think, but also it helps you to implement business practices outside of the hustle. You know what I mean? Like when you really want to be a trichologist and you're not trying to hustle, you're like, this is what it is. This is a system. These are a series of systems. This is what I do. And so that's when I came up with Trichology 911 University, where I said, okay, I am mentoring. I am coming up with the classes that I didn't get. I am talking about, like I have a class Plan to Succeed, where you really look at what the treatment plan is, the anatomy of the treatment plan, right? Because, you know, you can learn all this stuff and people say, well, do it like this, do it like that. But if you don't know how to plug stuff in, you are going to be lost. And so yesterday I saw something online. Of course it was online. And it just kind of made me second guess. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And henceforth the crash out, right? I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not doing it right. You know, maybe, you know, I'm not good, you know, this whole thing. But it's like when you start to pay attention to someone else's lane, of course you feel inadequate. Of course you feel like you're not doing everything that you could because you're looking at all the things that they're doing and you're leaving your stuff on the table. Long story medium, sis. I need you to really show up as a trichologist. You done spent all this money. You done got all in all these classes and you kind of forgot. I know. I see you. I see you because you used to post, you used to talk about trichology. I can scroll on your page right now. You don't say anything really about trichology, something here or there, but the zeal that you had before, you don't have it now. I see you. I see you. And you're needed, right? You decided when you first started, you was real hyped, right? You was real amped, right? You couldn't tell us nothing. We couldn't tell you nothing about trichology. Then after a few bumps and people not taking their treatment plans and not coming into your clinic, into your space, you started to kind of revert, right? Yeah, you started to try kind of revert, right, Veronica? And you said, okay, well, I'm gonna mix this and that. I'm gonna do trichology, but also like I'm gonna do this. And then next thing you know, you was on to the next thing. So you mean to tell me you spent hundreds, thousands of dollars, time, all that stuff for trichology, and now you're not doing anything? I need you to get back on your square. Yesterday morning when I woke up, I like clearly heard, don't get tricked out of your spot. Do with that what you will, but do not get tricked out of your spot. You are needed. You are important, right? You are demure, right? And because of that, you have to look at what was the reason you wanted to be a trichologist in the first place. If I go by everybody that took my class or said, Maisha, could you help me? And I gave out free information and I gave out discounts to these people. And then when I offered another class and it was a little bit more and they said, oh, I don't got the money. Oh, I can't do it. And then I look around and they spend a whole bunch of money with somebody else. If I did that with every person that I've helped, I literally would be in a corner balled up. If I did that with every client that got a free consultation or wasn't even in a traditional setting and I gave them a consultation and then they decided to go with somebody else, I would be messed up. So don't get tricked out of your spot. What you said, what you say, and what you do is very much important. You just need a strategy on how to put it in perspective so that people work with you. And you don't have that. You don't have that. So you want to start with putting some things in place that's going to get you organized. The treatment plan guide, the treatment plan templates is going to get you in place, right? Because you're going to know you're not going to be throwing stuff at the wall trying to figure out, all right, well, if I do these 7 things, hopefully something worked. Ooh, look, I think I see a hair growing. No, you're not going to do that. The protocol guide for hair loss pros, because you're going to have your own protocols based on the products that you use, based on the different things, the different treatments that you offer. And because of all the things that you know now, that protocol guide is going to look completely different than when you first started. I'm mailing out a treatment plan, a protocol guide for hair loss pros today. So I mail those out every Thursday. So if you want to get that, definitely do that. Hey, girl. All right, Kathy. So you have that, right? But like, let's go back. Let's go back. You have done all this work. I can look at your time. I can look at your news feed right now and see that you ain't doing nothing with the stuff that you learned, because now you discouraged. And let's add insult to injury, shall we? Fourth quarter. Now you bugging about fourth quarter. Do I do a Black Friday sale? And you don't have to. How am I gonna get enough people in? Do you understand that you can make a goal right now? You can make a goal right now. And you can put a number on it, put a date on it, and actually reach the goal, accomplish the goal. But you too busy talking about how people don't really want trichology, or thinking in your head, you know what? People don't really, they don't know. But you don't have no strategy. You just out here throwing out stuff. Oh, I got this oil. I got this shampoo. I got this spray. You know what I'm saying? You go to classes, you don't implement. You go to classes and you don't do no follow-up. So therefore, you don't have any strategy. You don't have any things that you can use to implement. And so now you are, my new word that I learned yesterday, you're crashing out. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You need a strategy session with me. Book it. Because you have to find a hole and fill it. Let me explain that again. Where is nobody else doing the thing that needs to be done? Hey, Brandy, thank you. Where is nobody else doing the thing that has to be done? Stop chasing everybody. And I get it. When you first start, you got to look for examples. You try to find yourself, because I tried to find myself. But what you will realize is that everybody is making this thing up. Somebody has got to be solid and say, okay, listen, you know what you know, and I know what I know. But it's not really about, okay, now I do kind of feel like what school you went to and all that stuff is important. But at the end of the day, once you got your information, it's not about, oh, you don't know what I know. It's about implementing what you know. I remember I was in a class and I was talking to the instructor, and it didn't have nothing to do with trichology. And I was saying, oh, I think the question came up, what if somebody has 100% and you only have 5%? And this man said, I don't care if I only have 5%. I'm going to work that 5% until it looked like 100%. Why do I say that? I say that to say this. You might not know everything that the trichologist that you look up to knows, but they not using 100%. You so busy worrying about them. You so busy worrying about what they doing and how they doing it, that you starving and you got a plate full of food in front of you. I'm talking about trichology. Do with it what you will. Find a hole and fill it. You are not showing up. I'm not on here to fuss at y'all, but it's almost the end of the year. I look at your timelines right now, and all I see is 24. 2024 is really 2024, right? I'm seeing you talking about who died. I'm seeing you talking about what you cooked. I'm seeing you talking about what you wore. And I love your vacation photos. But at the end of the day, the business that's supposed to pay you is being neglected. You need strategy. You need strategy. You are not showing up. Now, this might not be for you, but if you know somebody that this is for, I want you to tag them because they need a strategy session, they need the mentorship, or they need this mastermind. If nothing else, they need the Big Five protocol download, the ebook. They need templates because they throwing their stuff against the wall too. They out here just talking about, well, I'ma scrub their scalp and I'ma sit them under the laser and then I'ma do, and they don't know what the heck is going on. They can't even pinpoint where they are going and where to start. There is no strategy. Let's be honest. You jumped into Trichology and you just started running to the, with everybody that's doing something already. So you missed the foundational stuff. What is a Trichology treatment plan made of? I'll give it to you for free right now. A Trichology treatment plan is no more than 2 or more protocols strung together to get a client from point A to point Z. I made that up. But if you don't know how to create protocols, then I have ready-made protocols. But after those ready-made protocols, you cannot be so handicapped that you can't function without getting somebody else information. You are a genius. You know what you're doing. Why are you not creating your own protocols? Thanks, Brandy. Why are you not creating your own protocols? Why are you not pulling your stuff together? If you and you're not new, you started 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, right? There's certain products that you use. There's certain treatments that you use. There's certain tools that you use. Why have you not built protocols around those things that you are currently using? What happened? Oh, so it even brought to mind like my powwow sessions, the strategy 911. When I do those, only $50 in the tip jar. I'm literally on this thing 3 and 4 hours giving strategy. But people not going to do it because it comes too easy and they got all these things going and I'm giving it out. It's sauce. I'm giving it out. So anyway, long story medium. You need to pull it in. Is this your business or is it a hobby? Now, if you discouraged, say that. If you need a strategy session, say that. But let's not waste any more time and any more money. You are needed. I don't care if there's a trichologist in the same building as you. They're not the same as you. I don't care. And then let's not even mention how you get upset when people are spewing the wrong information about hair loss and all that other stuff, but you don't have the right to say anything because you won't show up and you won't be consistent. So they loud and they consistent and you quiet saying that ain't right. I can't believe they said that. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. So, bit of housekeeping. I have a 5-day challenge coming up. It's only $97 general. And then the next thing is VIP, and then there's premium. VIP is $297, and then the premium is $597. But for $97, we are literally going to be going over the foundations of Trichology for 5 days, where you can literally get your Trichology life, just for the foundations. If you need more than that, definitely reach out to me. But strategy sessions are available. Get your templates. They are here. I am mailing out protocol guides for hair loss pros today. And those go out every Thursday. So if you need one, go ahead and hit me up. And that's it. I hope I helped you today. I hope I lit a fire. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day today and happy hair growing.